By the turn of the 20th century, education began to see a strict women's culture surrounding the teaching profession. The job required interaction with children, caring for their needs, and a level of patience believed only attainable by women. Elementary education was bursting with female teachers, while men were accepted into secondary education positions and administrative roles. It was viewed as improper for a young woman to be teaching a young man in secondary schools. Eventually, during World War I and World War II, many men were sent overseas and women began stepping into male roles. Women became the majority of the population and filled jobs vacated by the men. During the time of war, there was an increase of female teachers in secondary education and a very small percentage of females in administrative roles. In 1922, Edith Bush became the first female professor at any co-ed college. The eventual passage of the GI Bill in 1944 provided a strong demand for competent teachers, of which many women were capable of filling the gap. In today's classrooms, public education is statistically dominated by women. In 2007 to 2008, some 76% of public school teachers were female, and 52% had a master's or higher. The majority of full-time teachers were women. At the elementary level, 84% of public school and 87% of private school teachers were female. At the secondary level, 59% of public school teachers were female, up from 55% from 2000. Females represented 53% of private school secondary teachers in 2007 to 2008. Typically, male teachers can be found in the math or science classroom, but with more and more women entering the scientific and mathematical world, there's also a significant rise in female teachers found in those classrooms. The future of educational positions for females is constantly growing. America went from a schoolroom led mostly by untrained men to classrooms with many women leading the way. However, as women are filling higher and higher positions, there is very little evidence of men entering the lower grades. The feminization of teaching has created a cultural void around male teachers in the lower grades. This means that there is not a lot of male role models for young boys to look at in the classroom, and this could be the reason as to why they perform differently. They are taught by females at a young age and begin to view learning as a feminine act. By the time they get a male teacher in the upper grades, they are already performing lower than their female peers, and it is difficult to catch up. According to recent census results, there are over 1,000 female elementary teachers to every 35 male. The numbers fell from a 1981 national all-time high of 18% to 9% in 2003. A new movement to remasculinize public education encourages men to enter into elementary education positions. The effects of the feminization of teaching can be seen in any school across the nation.